Hi everyone, it's Georgia and welcome to Mama's Soul Food. I hope you are having a beautiful day. I'm in the park and as you can see, there's some trees who are always my best buddies. I found this guy on YouTube that has a very interesting relationship with trees. And I always wondered if I was, kind of strange because I have this, it's almost like I can hear them talking to me. It's been that way my whole life. If I look back upon my most favorite times in life, it was always when I was in the woods. So it's just, sometimes you have expanded experiences that you think sound crazy, and then when you talk to other people, you're like, they have those experiences too. So I no longer think I'm in the minority, and in fact, I think anybody, if they take the time to be in silence in nature long enough, they certainly hear things that they haven't heard for a while. And the thing about nature and letting yourself hear the rhythms of nature is because we are so disassociated from nature. Um, Even if you watch a video about nature, it's not being in the energy of it. So reconnecting gets you reconnected to, your most primal self, your most primal, magical, divine self. So here I am in nature. Once again, I found a little acorn. Of course, it fell on my head. And it was like, the sky is falling. And there it goes again. And in some ways, I do feel like the sky is falling for me because I'm sort of entering a can't even find words for it, but I know my energy is shifting, and that is what I really kind of want to talk about. 25 years ago, it's so interesting to me that this whole cycle that I moved through around health and wellness and mental health and healing, and it took like this 25-year cycle. Not to discourage you all, because healing can be instantaneous. I obviously had a lot of issues. That's okay. And I did have a lot of issues. And for whatever reason, it just took me that long to move into self-care and self-love, self-acceptance, and really enjoying my expression of who I am on the earth. And for me, and for many people, it usually takes a life experience, a major life event, for us to turn inward and examine who we are, as well as ask who we want to be. Isn't the light interesting here? Maybe I should move over. Oh well. Shrouded in light. That's right, right here. I forgot what I was saying, sort of. But I do know that in this 25-year journey, where we have to break down what is no longer working for us, right? That is the journey of moving forward in life, is always letting go of what isn't working for us and moving forward. Learning and growing and releasing and inviting in the new. That's the cycle of life. And so when I look back about this, on this cycle, and everything that I've learned from everybody with whom I've connected with, and with everybody with whom I've even had to move forward with, and everybody I had to even kind of leave behind, or there was a shift in the relationship. it's sort of like this acceptance that everything in all of those stories, because I stayed on track of continuously putting my healing first, I was able to clear so many things over the last 25 years, not just for myself, but for my entire family. And in case you don't know it, especially if you are someone who is spiritually inclined on a journey of life improvement and healing, many of us who are the progress makers are assigned in our family systems to be the one to do that lineage healing on an energetic level. And if I can be honest, because my own particular journey involved some moments of life threatening situations because of my illnesses, there were times that I didn't really want to keep the job. Like, okay, this healing is fine. This is enough. But I remained steadfast and I remained in the lane of my own betterment. And people don't think that's right a lot of times. I'm talking to people who feel guilty for taking care of themselves or feel guilty for letting go of toxic relationships. And that's not what we're here for, to live in the reflection of other people. We are here to live our truest self, which is, in my perception, a reflection of God. I don't think a universe would make us to be anything but who we really are, and to follow what is in our hearts. I know it sounds easier said than done, and not everybody will be such a slow learner as I was. But it's all a journey, and I kind of look at the next. Oh, there's an amazing hawk right above me. I kind of look at the next 25 years as this, if I get to have them all, this final cycle where I can just be purely an expression of who I am and whom I'm becoming at the same time. Because, seriously, I'm fully aware that I have so much of me that I don't even know about yet. And so much of me I still want to do. So thanks for letting me share. I was wondering, a lot of people who are so profound on YouTube talking about their spiritual experiences. I don't know. I just can't right now. I'm guided to share my own personal journey and the things that I've been thinking about. And maybe it'll get better. As well as pick my beautiful oracle cards. So a new chapter of journeying is ahead for me, and I'm excited. A lot of folks are moving into some new steps, new projection. What's the word? Trajectories. Okay, so imagine yourself being shot out of a cannon. Because if you're working towards something and expressing who you are, whether that's professionally or creatively or whatever, and it feels right for you and your soul, just imagine you're soon going to be going out of that cannon. It's very important, though, that where it's pointed is exactly where you want to go. And that's sort of what I've learned, because maybe all of this 25 years has been about getting getting my cannon right where I want to go, because I do know where I want to go. Interestingly, over the last 9 months, I've just been asking myself that question. It feels like I've been in a little bit of a fog, and I've been going, where am I going? Where do I want to go? How do I want to live? What do I want around me? How do I want to love and be loved? It's just been this 9 months of really solidifying and adjusting the trajectory, right? So when that light is lit, going in the right direction, let's pull some cards. As always, I haven't read from these cards for a while, but the Well-Being deck from Esther and Jerry Hicks. Yes, this year the birds have been everywhere around me, I have been hearing them in new and different ways. And today is exercise day and pamper me day, and then work. Oh no! Excuse me. Oh no! Let's see what was worth climbing for. Here's the picture. It's the trajectory. I choose my unique path to joy. Oh, look, and the fall colors are there. It's kind of interesting because it's starting to turn fallish. No one can create in your experience, for no one can control where you direct your thoughts. No one. No one can do that for you. You're allowing your thoughts. No one can create in your experience. I'm just adding on because I'm learning these things, okay? So the second paragraph reads, on the path to your happiness, you will discover all you want to be, do, or have. So let me read that again without commentary. No one can create in your experience, for no one can control where you direct your thoughts. On the path to your happiness, you will discover all you want to be, do, or have. And for me, the key words are on your path to happiness. And that is that adjustment. What is my path to happiness? And that does change over time. I know, I recognize that. But people who are in transitions in life and chapters closing and new books even being open and written, to know, to have that trajectory forward being happiness, I just give you permission. I give you permission to have that be your trajectory. I don't know if anybody has ever told you that or offered that to you. And only you know how to set that course, the path to take. And you will discover along the way, as I have. In gratitude, I am grateful and thankful to be alive for the next, hopefully 25 years, but for the next chapter. So have a good day and be well, be safe, and be kind to yourself.